Okay, Reggie, have you been following all the drama and the stuff that's going on with No Jumper? Do you have any opinion on what's going on with them?
Uh, man. Well, I told y'all a couple of years ago that that no jumper situation was toxic. That's a toxic situation when you have all the different, not so much gang members, but gangsters or gang bangers in one melting pot. I mean, I experienced it with Death Row, and so I experienced it, and so I knew that eventually it's going to blow to a head. Not saying that no jumper is over because Adam could set up and just do interviews with different people and and still do okay, probably even do better because if I'm keeping it real, Adam was doing a good job of giving people opportunities, but other than hearing from Poetic Flacco or him and Wack, I don't even care a whole lot about Lush commentary. But I kind of like Lush because he seemed like good people. But I could do without his commentary. So, not saying that No Jumper is dead or anything like that by no means. Well, I don't know if you was talking about that or you was talking about, you know, and I guess we all on YouTube his wife apology, or Adam and them because we all jumped on that like a forest fire or something where we all was saying, oh, she leaving Adam. She leaving Adam. And that turns out that I believe that it was like she says. This is what she say. I believe it.
I'm here to address the chaos. Last month, I went to check my mailbox and I had all of this rejected paperwork from a courthouse. Somebody has been trying to file for divorce on my behalf. I'm looking through the paperwork. They've filled out my name, my address, my daughter's name, my daughter's birthday. They have all of this information and they've attached a check for $435. I look at the name on the check and I start to freak out a little bit because I remember the name. Let's just say it's John, but it's not. The name on the check matches the name that the police gave me when they arrived at my house 2 different times doing a wellness check, claiming that somebody called and said that I was being abused by my husband. I let the cops come in and reassured them that I did not make the call, but I remembered the name. It was a name that was hard to forget. Excuse me, they're claiming everything that is basically in the TMZ report, all of which is not true. Adam is not in charge of all my finances. I make more than $3,000 a month. I'm not filing for custody. I'm not divorcing at all. I love my husband. We've been together for 10 years and I know that all of you are plotting on our downfall, but it's not happening. That day has not come.
If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health struggles, you should hear this. Recently, a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but did not share those risks while prioritizing profits. The recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. Now Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm they've caused. Click the link in my bio to take a short quiz. You may be entitled to potential recovery of up to $1,000.
Man. That Morgan and Morgan stuff is, man, people are, I'm telling you, I got another person that swear that they've been talking to them and they asked them for bank account information. So, y'all make sure y'all go up and sign up for it because I tell you, they got a bunch of money, a settlement that they have to pay out by a certain time period. I know a lot of y'all said y'all might have got denied the first time, but try to fill it out again and really read what it's saying and understand what it's asking you. Listen to that commercial that John made so y'all know how to answer the questions. God damn, do I gotta lead y'all that much? But anyway, y'all make sure y'all continue to sign up for that because I want a lot of y'all to be blessed. Make something for being on this YouTube. Okay. But anyway, y'all, that situation with no jumper, if that's not what John was talking about, well, meaning his wife's situation, I know what he was talking about. I just want to throw a jab at Adam and clean that up because when I say something, put out bad information, I like to clear it up. Y'all know my take was it was some way to hide some assets and stuff like that. I believe her. I believe her. But man, Jay Hood, Jay Hood, I like how he defended Wack 100, y'all. I like it. Just because, people are just loyal to who they with. And he grew up with Wack 100 and, I grew up with him, but was a young man and Wack used to take him to school and, looked out for him. And he wouldn't tolerate no disrespect. And he tried to tell them. Now, I do believe, like y'all, that Wack and J Hood went over there with a plan. But you see how those two gangsters tucked their tails? Munchie B tucked his tail and got up out of there. Y'all know he need that little $300 a week. And they said, the only reason I'm saying $300, because the rumor is they was only getting $150 a show. And Sporty, what is it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Sporty Face, Sporty, whatever his name is. But what they were really doing is making us understand and be on their YouTube channel. Go to their channel. And that's where they really make their money from. It's from their channels. So it gave them a good opportunity. It gave them exposure. Now they can go and create a channel together. Hopefully they can do big things together and don't have to share the money with Adam. They don't have to share the money with him. And they should be able to do big things together if they can coexist. So it'll be interesting to see. Munchie know how to work with Crips. He did it with Spider Loke for a little while until he fell out with Spider Loke. But my question to you guys is, and who I want to ask is, who do y'all think would be good replacements over there if Adam don't decide just to do interviews with different people, kind of do himself like a Vlad or Cal Capone style? Because he have done that and he do interviews. Who would y'all like to see him bring over there? It got to be somebody local. Because like you said, they don't pay that much because you don't make that much. But I'll throw out some names. I'd like to see Gangster over there. From Compton, Southside Crip. Melly Mel would be great. But Melly Mel got a real job. So I know it'd be kind of hard for him to get over there. But Professor Melly Mel, I would love to see, I personally would like to see Mob James, but I know he can't do it. But that'd be great. I would love to see Mob James over there. Snoop Badass is on the short list. Kind of far, but that's if nobody else want to go there. That guy Damien does a good job. Nino, y'all know who would be great over there? That fucking Bun 100 BJ. But I was thinking about Nino Boy. Nino Boy will do good, but I think he lives in Vegas or somewhere, so it might be hard for him to get there. But y'all put in the comment section. That dude Damien, I can't think of his last name. He does a good job of breaking down stuff. My boy Deuce Sims, but he hate Wack more than anybody, and he'll just turn the whole show into a whole hate Wack, and J Hood and J Hood and Deuce Sims will come to blows. And I don't think nobody want to be fucking with J Hood because Sporty can say what he want to say, but I noticed he's been doing videos, and I noticed when he came back in from that video, he obviously got his glasses slapped off of him, and no glasses got to be broke. But I hate to see that them giving up their spot behind some drama. Hopefully, it'll all be worked out in about a week or two. I know they all in their feelings, but they all were doing a great thing by having a job, having an opportunity, using that platform to blow up their platform. And that's what it's all about. And that's why you use a situation like a Vlad or No Jumper. And so you can go on your platform and bring no viewers over to you. Because those people got 5 million views, 5 million subscribers. You know, we got like 160 over here. Most of those dudes only have 10, 15,000 subs, and they're growing like heck. Another one that'll be good, but I wouldn't want to see him over there because they might pull him out of the element one day. Is one of my favorite YouTubers right now, Compton Rick Rock. But I don't think he needs it. I think he's past it now. I think his name is big enough where he don't have to go over there. But y'all tell me in the comment section who y'all would like to see over there at No Jumper. Bomb first. We'll be back at y'all tomorrow. We're going to try to do a live stream this weekend. So be prepared for us either Saturday or Sunday. And y'all remember who I told y'all before the playoffs started? I'm not looking that good. Y'all remember I told y'all bet all y'all money before the playoffs start on San Antonio Spurs. Shout out. Because I hate New York. Because if those niggas win, oh my God, we ain't going to be able to shut them up. Peace.